What would you say? Could you offer any advice? What is the most efficient way to gauge the cap rate at a given market?
We consider ourselves as probably being as honest and ethical of a broker that you will find right out there. We do not sugarcoat anything, whether we're representing a buyer or a seller, right? We have a brokerage here of about 15 of us. Several of us are multifamily, but our managing broker is a former commercial real estate appraiser. So, we can do evaluations on properties and nail them, right? And we do that whether we're representing the buyer or the seller, because we will tell the seller we're representing a seller, right? Say you were the buyer, but we're representing the seller. We're going to be telling the seller, here's what your property is actually values at, right? And so, there is no point in us trying to, list it way higher than this property is going to appraise and sell for, right? We're not doing we're doing everybody a disservice by trying to do that, right? So for us, that's kind of how we operate, but also we'll send out an underwriting report from Yardi and from CoStar, right? And it'll be on that property specific. And on that, it will give you the cap rates in that area, plus, gives you sales comps, gives you rent comps, all of that stuff, right? So our brokerage, we try to give you and arm you with as much of that information as we possibly can. That way you can make the best pricing, valuation. I'm also one that if I'm representing somebody as a buyer and I'm talking to a broker on the other side, I'll let them know, my buyers, they're going to be making an offer on actuals, not some wild performance out there that is crazy, crazy high. Right. So, for me as a broker, it's just being honest, ethical, as transparent as possible. I am sad to say that not everybody else is that way. And I think some of the pricing you see out in the market, the issue of that is because of brokers, not necessarily always because of the sellers. Mm-hmm. Because there are brokers out there right now, because a lot of brokerages are really hurting to try to sell something. And so to get a listing, they will tell people, no, hey, if you go with us, I can get you, say it appraises or the evaluation's probably 10.3. Somebody will come in and tell them I can get you 13.5. That's just not going to happen, right? And so as a broker, why would I want to tell somebody they're going to get that? And then 6 months from now, they're asking me, why haven't you brought me any offers, right? And then I'm going, well, the price is too high. And then they're saying to me, well, you're the one that gave me the pricing, right? So it doesn't do anybody any good, right? Mm-hmm. So I would ask for underwriting reports on the properties that you're looking at, from CoStar, Yardi, see what they say for cap rates. The broker should be able to be honest with you and tell you exactly what the cap rate is in that area, and in that market that's going for, but also request the underwriting report on that, on that property, mm-hmm. From both Yardi and CoStar. So, that's guidance that I would tell you, because that's going to tell you exactly what the cap rate is. It's going to give you sales comps and rental comps, for you to really do your evaluation on the property. you.